When Constantine hit theaters in 2005, it wasn't just another supernatural action movie, it was a full-blown cult event. Dark, stylish, and dripping with religious symbolism. It gave audiences a chain-smoking, cynical demon hunter in a world where angels, devils, and doomed souls roamed Los Angeles. It was part horror, part theology, and all attitude. And at the center of it stood one man, Keanu Reeves. Already a star, but Constantine gave him something else, immortality in pop culture's darker corners. 2 decades later, the cast of Constantine has lived stories just as strange, redemptive, and unpredictable as the movie itself. Back in 2005, Keanu Reeves was still shaking off the Matrix trilogy. After redefining action cinema as Neo, Constantine let him explore something moodier, a haunted anti-hero wrestling with both heaven and hell. Critics were divided at the time, but fans instantly knew Keanu was Constantine. The film became a cult classic, worshipped by comic book fans and goth kids alike, and Keanu, he just kept evolving. In the years that followed, his career went through peaks and valleys. A few box office flops led some to call him over, but in true Keanu fashion, he rose again, spectacularly. The John Wick series resurrected him as Hollywood's reigning action icon. Suddenly, he wasn't just a movie star again, he was the movie star. By 2025, Keanu Reeves is in his 60s, but you'd never know it. He's still doing stunts, still humble, still the internet's favorite human being. Fans call him the nicest guy in Hollywood. And it's not just a meme. He's donated millions quietly, avoids drama, and somehow remains ageless. And yes, that long-awaited Constantine 2? It's finally happening. After years of rumors, the sequel began filming this year, with Reeves returning to exorcise his demons one more time. If that's not cinematic poetry, what is? And while Keanu held down the chaos, Rachel Weisz was his perfect counterbalance. In Constantine, she played twin sisters, Angela and Isabel Dodson, one alive, one dead, in a dual performance that balanced vulnerability and quiet intensity. It wasn't her first rodeo. She'd already charmed the world in the Mummy films. But Constantine gave her something else, a mature, mysterious edge that solidified her as one of Hollywood's most magnetic actresses. After that, Weisz's career became a masterclass in evolution. She shifted from blockbusters to prestige dramas. The Constant Gardener won her an Oscar, and she's never looked back. In 2018, she stunned audiences again with The Favorite, proving her ability to reinvent herself with every decade. Now, in 2025, she's still at the top of her game, recently nominated for an Emmy for Dead Ringers, where she again played twins, bringing her career full circle. Off-screen, her life is equally fascinating. Married to 007 himself, Daniel Craig, the pair have become the ultimate quiet power couple. Low profile, high elegance, and entirely unbothered by Hollywood chaos. Then came Tilda Swinton, the androgynous, ethereal enigma who played the Archangel Gabriel like no one else could. In 2005, she wasn't a household name yet, but Constantine changed that. Her portrayal was both divine and unsettling, and audiences couldn't look away. That angelic calm, that eerie smile, she made heaven feel scarier than hell.
Tilda's career since then has been nothing short of spectacular. She's worked with every major auteur from Wes Anderson to Bong Joon-ho, carving out her place as the patron saint of avant-garde cinema. But she's never lost her Constantine cool, that elegant strangeness that makes her feel not of this earth. In 2025, she's as fascinating as ever, collaborating on art installations, mentoring young filmmakers, and still walking red carpets like a celestial being. There's no scandal, no gossip, no burnout, because Tilda Swinton isn't playing the Hollywood game. She built her own universe, and she rules it. And then there's Jimon Hansu, who played Papa Midnight, the powerful witch doctor turned nightclub owner. His performance oozed charisma and mystery, a character who walked the line between darkness and redemption. Back then, Hansu was already respected, a 2-time Oscar nominee, Amistad and In America, but Constantine gave him pop culture status. After that, he became one of Hollywood's most reliable scene stealers, appearing in Blood Diamond, Guardians of the Galaxy, Furious 7, and even Shazam. His versatility has kept him everywhere, from comic book universes to Oscar stages. In 2025, Han Soo is thriving, splitting time between acting and producing projects centered on African mythology and identity. And get this, he's reportedly returning for Constantine too, reprising Papa Midnight in what insiders are calling a major role. 2 decades later, he's still the smooth operator in the shadows. From Heaven's Gate to Hell's Fury, Constantine wouldn't have been complete without Peter Stormare, the actor who gave us one of cinema's most unforgettable Satans. That final confrontation scene? Pure electricity. His version of Lucifer, barefoot, smirking, and dripping tar, was unlike anything audiences had seen before. It became instantly iconic. Since then, Stormare has embraced his reputation as Hollywood's favorite eccentric villain. He's appeared in everything from John Wick 2 to American Gods, and even launched his own Swedish production company. These days, he's more selective, working behind the scenes and focusing on passion projects. At 71, he's still got that mischievous energy, half devil, half rock star. And rounding out the chaos is Shia LaBeouf, who played Chaz Kramer, Constantine's eager young apprentice. In 2005, Shia was still the goofy kid from Even Stevens, but Constantine marked his leap into adult roles. Within 2 years, he was everywhere. Transformers, Indiana Jones, and a meteoric rise that seemed unstoppable. But fame hit hard. By the 2010s, LaBeouf became Hollywood's lightning rod. Praised as a genius one moment, condemned as unpredictable the next. Public meltdowns, arrests, and allegations of abuse nearly ended his career. Yet, in classic Shia fashion, his story didn't stop there. Through therapy, art, and quiet reflection, he slowly rebuilt his image. In 2022, his performance in Padre Pio reignited critical praise. And in 2025, he's balancing acting with fatherhood and sobriety. He's not the sidekick anymore. He's a survivor. Looking at this cast now, it's clear Constantine wasn't just a movie, it was a prophecy. Every star in it has lived some version of that battle between darkness and light. Keanu Reeves found redemption through kindness. Rachel Weisz found power in privacy. Tilda Swinton found freedom in art. Djimon Hounsou found purpose in heritage. Peter Stormare found longevity through eccentricity. And Shia LaBeouf, he found salvation in facing his demons. They all walked through their own fires and somehow came out transformed. So whether you believe in angels, demons, or destiny, one thing's certain: the cast of Constantine has proven that resurrection isn't just a story on screen. It's a Hollywood reality. And if you love seeing how your favorite stars rise, fall, and rise again, drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because we've got more then and now deep dives into the legends who turned chaos into cinematic history.